So guys, after 2 days, the hen finally walked away to find food or something, and we can now see the eggs. Come on! Look, the eggs are right here. They're in a nest. The nest is a little bit dirty. Hello everybody! I'm FrancoTrivia, and welcome to Megafranco TV! FrancoTrivia number 13!
Wow!
Hello everybody! This is my garden. Did you know that just yesterday I found something amazing in the garden? Do you want to see what I found? There's a chicken laying eggs in my garden.
Huh?
Look! It's over there. Amazing, right? This is the first time a chicken ever laid eggs in our garden. But we won't be able to see the eggs because the chicken is sitting on the egg. But soon when the chicken leaves, we can see the egg. The chicken only leaves if it is hungry or if it's looking for something to put in the nest. But most of the time, she will sit on her eggs all day long. Chickens are very delicious, and fried chicken is my favorite because of the delicious and crunchy chicken skin. Did you know that the chicken wasn't that meatier before? Long before, chickens were just fit and didn't have much meat and flesh inside them. But then scientists keep injecting and keep creating new chickens until the chickens today are much larger than the ones in the past and more fatter. It is because most of them are injected with artificial hormones, antibiotics, and chemicals which made them bigger and chubbier. And guys, did you know that chickens before could fly?
Huh?
Yes guys! Well, depending on their breed, modern chickens are heavier. So, they're too heavy for their wings to carry them. And not just that guys! Did you know that the eyesight of a chicken is much more better than humans? It's because they can see every color around them. Like every color. They even have dreams, just like humans. They can also see their dreams in full color. They can also run for 9 miles per hour. That's a bit fast. Did you know guys that chickens are incredibly smart? Recent study shows that chickens are intelligent and emotional animals. And even if you hide an object from a chicken, they'll still know it's there. They are very smart. Even young baby humans can't do that. And did you know guys that a chicken could recognize about 100 faces? Yes, they could memorize 100 faces. Not just their chicken friends, but also they can memorize the face of that animal or even humans. That's right, even if they grew up, they will still remember. That's why sometimes chicks would stay together forming a flock. Chickens could remember positive or negative experiences by the faces they recognize, and they share the information to the members of their flock. Amazing, right? Did you know how chickens mate? The rooster does his little rooster dance to attract the hen. By the way, if you don't know, hen and rooster are just the gender of the chickens. Hen is girl and rooster is boy. Now you know. And the dance the rooster make was probably like this. The rooster will wiggle its feathers and shake its combs on its head in order to attract females, but hens mostly prefer roosters with a more brighter comb and more colorful feathers. They're pretty much attracted to it after the rooster dance, and once the hen was distracted by the rooster will hop on the female's back and then shake, and then that's how they made it. But did you know that the hen does not need a rooster to lay eggs? But why sometimes the hen needs a rooster? Well, it is because if the female lays eggs without a rooster, the eggs will not turn into a chick, or it won't be fertilized. Unfertilized eggs, or eggs that are not fertilized, means that the rooster did not mate with the female. The eggs did not hatch and is ready for cooking. Those were the eggs we see in the market every day, unfertilized and have no embryo. And they end up in our tummy. So the eggs that are not fertilized will not hatch. So sad. But if the eggs are fertilized, they will hatch. But it will take 21 days to hatch. But how was an egg created inside a hen? Well, it goes like this. Inside the hen, there are organs that would create the yolk, the yellow stuff that you see inside an egg. And the organ that I'm talking about is the hen's ovary. And guys, did you know that a hen's ovary holds thousands of tiny ova? Yes, guys! Tiny ova or future egg yolks that could develop into new chicken eggs. So it starts with a yolk forming in the hen's ovary. When the yolk is ready, or when it reaches the right size, it is then released out of the ovary and is moved into the oviduct, which it will be fertilized if a rooster and hen breed. Without the sperm, there won't be babies. But even the chicken sperm did not go into the yolk, it will still be laid. Once it's been released to the oviduct, the rest of the eggs will form. And all the other parts of the eggs were added through the yolk as it moves through the oviduct. The chicken has to give up a little bit of the bone calcium it has and transfer it to the egg. And once it's complete, it would poop out the hen's butt and go in the nest. And that's how the eggs were created. Actually, earlier today, I saw the eggs with the chicken nowhere to be seen, as if it went away to find food or something. But when I came back, the chicken was back there again, sitting on the eggs and turning them around. Did you know why chickens sit in their egg? You must think, oh, I know it, it's for protection from predators. It is, but that's not the only reason. In order for the eggs of the chicken to be healthy, it needs heat. So the chicken sits on the eggs for heat and warmth. Just like when you cuddle up, you feel warm, right? Did you know that a mother hen turns its eggs around 3 to 5 times an hour? It is because if one part of the egg is overheated, you should turn it around so that the other side would cool down and the other side will begin to heat. Not just that, guys. Did you know that the mother hen, the hen, could also talk to the chick even if it's still on the egg? Right, guys? If the chick has finally developed mouth and already has the ability to chirp, it would chirp to the mother, and the mother could talk back to the chick even though it's still on the egg. Amazing, right? A chicken is actually the closest living descendant to the one and only Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Huh?
Yes, guys. For more information about that, you can check my video about dinosaurs. And it's time to answer the most mysterious question of all. Which came first? A chicken or an egg? A lot of people think the egg came first because first it was the egg and then it hatched into a chick. Well, this was right, but in some cases it might be wrong. Why, you ask? It's because if we call the egg a chicken egg or an egg that is laid by a real chicken, then it means that chicken came first. It is because long before there was a species that looked like a chicken, but not exactly the chicken we see today. Let's just call it proto-chickens. So the proto-chickens mated, combining their DNA together, creating the first cell of the first ever chicken. So they combined in a new way, creating a mutation that suddenly made a baby different from its parents. However, the egg that the first ever chicken hatched from is not a chicken egg. It is because the first chicken to ever exist was a result of a genetic mutation. So if we call the egg a chicken egg, but the first ever egg that hatched the chicken was not a chicken egg, then the chicken came first. But if you want to call that egg a chicken egg, even though the egg was a proto-egg, then it means the egg came first because you call it a chicken egg instead of a proto-egg. So the answer is, it depends. If you call that a chicken egg, then the egg came first. Otherwise, if you're referring to an egg that is laid by a real chicken, then the chicken came first. And the first chicken egg had to wait until the chicken laid the first chicken egg. And that's it, guys. Let's just wait for the chicken to go off and find some food so that we can take a picture of the chicken egg. Actually, guys, the chicken would just stand up and go away if it's hungry, finding for another mate, if it wants to lay more eggs, or probably looking for something to put in the nest. There's the chicken. It keeps looking at us. It's making sure we are not here to get the eggs. So I think we're stressing the chicken out. There's no way we could take a photo by just standing here, so let's just go away and come back again in order to see the eggs. So let's just wait for a while, okay? So guys, after 2 days, the hen finally walked away to find food or something, and we can now see the eggs. Come on! Look, the eggs are right here. They're in a nest. The nest is a little bit dirty, but...
Wow!
Ooh, look at that!
Aww.
So small. I wonder why the chicken chose this to be the place to lay eggs. In our garden?
Wow.
And now, for our FrancoTrivia question of the day. How many days does it usually take for a chicken egg to hatch? Comment your best answers down below. And here's our shoutouts from our previous Franco Trivia question of the day. How long should we brush our teeth? The correct answer is dun, 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 dun. We should brush our teeth for at least 2 minutes. Yay! Shoutouts to Ali Mermaid, Shell Baragoso, and Master One. Great job, guys! See you in our next trivia video. Bye! That's all for today, guys! Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Megafranco TV! Hello, Chichi. Thanks for watching, guys! And don't forget to like and follow my Facebook page. It's FrancoTrivia. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye!